crime-wise in the city of Houston. A lot of things coming from all different corners, even corners coming from the pulpits. And which I just take offense to. I'm going to tell you, I'm not a bum. Okay, I'm not a bum. Okay, and when people say that Houston is the most dangerous city in America, I take offense to that. I really do. Because that then drives fear. And when you look at the homicides, for example, per capita in the city of Houston, we're not even in the top 10 in the country. We're not. So facts, I think, are important. And I asked Chief Fenner and his team to come and just make a presentation on where things are. Okay, just tell us where things are. And I'm going to turn it over to Chief Fenner for this next segment. So, Chief Fenner.
Thank you very much, Mayor. And it's always great to be with council members, my council members. I like for people to say my police department and say my council members. I do appreciate the support. If I may, we lost one of our best of the best yesterday, Sergeant Kevin Johnson, which a lot of people know in this city, 38 years of service, and I just want to ask for continued prayers for him and his family. Mayor, it's important that we get the numbers and facts right when we look at crime in our city, so leaders around our city can have the right information, and that's what we're here for, so thank you for the opportunity. So in looking at the numbers as compared from 2021 and 2022, the very first thing I want to do, homicide numbers are down 1%. We are today 300 homicides. Last year there was 304 at this time. Okay, we have been required by the FBI to now report crime in the NIBR system. And that's what we're doing. Even though 50% of other agencies are not, the FBI required that, but they didn't. The government didn't put the funding behind it. So a lot of departments couldn't. So, but just want to go over some numbers quickly before I turn it over for Chief Martin to dive into the actual numbers for each district. So total crimes against persons down 8%. Total crimes against property are down 0.58%. Crimes against property, are 3.26% up. Overall crime is down 42%. Next slide, please.
You mean minus 5.42%?
5.4%. Next slide. We, even though we're reporting on the crime NIBR system, we still have to look at daily numbers. And so when I move resources around, that's what we have to look at. I know if you look at this page and it shows murders, 276, okay? That's because we had the staff review. So the actual NIBR crime reports, sometimes it's going to be a month behind until we can get that staff review. So that's why you see the difference in the numbers. And NIBR counts incidents. They don't count bodies. We count bodies here, for our daily reports. So those numbers will show. But what's important, you look at 2021, 276. 2022, 276. So those numbers are pretty much flat. But what I want to look at is the violent crime. Aggravated assault, down 10%. Human trafficking, down 37%. Kidnapping, up 44%. Now, we're looking at those numbers. A lot of that is domestics, where a parent has kidnapped, and so those are driving those numbers up. Murder rate is pretty much flat. I said it's 1%, but to us, that's flat. Robbery, down 7%. Sexual assault, down 28%. Grand total of violent crime is down 10%. The numbers are don't lie; they tell the truth, and